Hello, Junior 5. How are you? This is your time to study science. This is your science class. As now, you will study lesson 1 from concept 2, unit 3. We will talk about water, as water is very important natural resource, and water as a valuable natural resource. This is me, Shaimaa Hamdy, and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and press the bell button to get all the new notifications. Now, we'll start activity 1. Can you explain? As you know, this is gold, and gold is metal. And this is silver. You know them? Yes, as gold and silver are natural resources. What's the meaning of natural resources? Natural resource means something that found in nature and people can use them. We have many examples for natural resources as what? Yes, as water, as metals, as we mentioned, gold, silver, and aluminum. Also, we have plants. All of these are natural resources, things that found in nature and people can use them, okay? People must conserve the natural resource. What's the meaning of conserve? Yes, to protect these natural resources from running out, okay? The most important natural resource that we will talk about it now is water. And here we have a question as give reasons for water is considered a valuable natural resource on Earth's surface. What's the meaning of valuable? Important, precious, high-priced, okay? Very important resource, okay? Why water is considered a valuable natural resource on Earth's surface? Yes, because all living organisms need water to live. Plants need water. Animals need water to drink, okay? And also human. So, because all living organisms need water to live. So, now we will talk about protection. How to protect the natural resources on Earth's surface. Especially, now we will talk about water, okay? Because there is a limited amount of water on Earth. What the meaning of limited? Limited means small amount of water. As you know that the fresh water that all organisms need represents 3.5% of the total water on Earth. So, first thing, we need to protect the water as a natural resource because there is a limited amount of water on Earth, where most water is salt water. And you know that this salt water can't be processed by most plants and animals, as most plants and animals need fresh water, okay? So most water is salt water, which can't be processed by most plants and animals. We must conserve fresh water and protect it from pollution, okay? As polluted water can harm animals and plants, can harm all organisms, okay? So we need to protect the water because it is limited amount, as most of water is salt water, which can't be processed by animals and most plants. Also, we need to conserve water from pollution because polluted water harm animals and plants. Now we finish this activity and we will go to activity 2, the importance of water. What are the uses of water? Can you think with me? Can you give me answers? Yes, as you say, drinking, cleaning vegetables and fruits before we eat them. Yes, yes. As you say, also bathing, fishing, and transportation. As ships, yes, that travel across the seas and oceans. Yes. Okay, so these are some uses for the water. So well done, Junior 5 students. And now I will add another uses for water, as water is used in generating electricity, yes, as we know, and agriculture. Okay, as you see here, we use water in agriculture, in irrigation, yes, and we need water for generating electricity, as we studied before. And in Egypt, we use water in generating electricity as the high dam in Aswan in Egypt, you know? Okay. So the question here, what are the sources of water? Yes, how we can get the water. Yes, we have many sources, as you say now, rivers, yes, oceans, ponds, streams, lakes, rain, groundwater, glaciers, yes, the frozen water, yes, which is glaciers, yes, seas. So well done. These are the sources of water. Rivers, streams, which is flowing water body, but it is smaller than the rivers. And we have lakes and ponds, rains, ocean and seas, groundwater, and glaciers. So well done. Now we'll go to activity 3. What do you already know about water as a valuable natural resource? As water is a valuable natural resource means precious natural resource, important natural resource. We know that there are 2 types of water, yes, fresh water and salt water. Fresh water, the sources of the fresh water, can you tell me? This is very easy. Yes, say with me, rivers, rains, glaciers, streams, groundwater, ponds, and most of lakes, okay? Most of lakes contain fresh water, okay? But what is the sources of salt water? Yes, we know oceans, seas, some of lakes, and we can say bays, yes? You know, gulfs, yes. So here, those are the 2 types of water, fresh water and salt water. We need to conserve fresh water, to use water in correct way. Why? This is an important question. Why we need to conserve fresh water or to use water in correct way? Because the percentage of fresh water that is suitable for drinking, that we can use to drink, is very small compared to the percentage of water on earth, you know? So the answer simply, because the percentage of fresh water that's suitable for drinking, that we can use in drinking, is very small compared with the percentage of water on earth, yes? Now we will discuss ways to conserve the limited amount of fresh water. How? Yes, by turning off the water tap or faucet during brushing your teeth. Okay, as you now brushing your teeth, you should turn off the water tap. Okay, also to turn off the water while you are washing your hair, and to take a quick shower, to don't waste the water. So these are ways to conserve the limited amount of fresh water. Okay. Here we have activity 4, water on earth. And this is the last activity we have. And we know that most of earth is covered with water. Now we will study some of the water bodies in details. As the first water body, we will study a river. And you know, a river, the type of water in it is fresh water. And the river starts from mountain, as it moves from high altitude, so from mountains to lower altitudes. Yes, so it starts from mountains as streams, as flowing water, okay, and ends when it meets a sea or a larger river. Okay, so the location that the river starts from is mountain. Okay, so as you see here, a river is a water body that starts from mountain, and it is flowing water body, okay, that starts from mountains and end when it meets a a sea or a larger river. Okay, here we have the second water body, a lake, and it is a larger water body surrounded by land. And it forms when water collects in a low-lying area. So the location here, a low-lying area. What the meaning of low-lying area? As it is a low area that surrounds by high altitudes, okay? So the water comes from these high levels to the low-lying area and collect in it, okay? So the location for the lake, low-lying area. Most of lakes, as we know, contain fresh water, and some of them contain salt water. And as you see here, this is a lake that is formed by collecting water in a low-lying area. Okay? Here we have a wetland. Wetland, type of water in it, fresh water. And examples for the wetland as swamps, which we can call marsh, swamps, marsh, ponds, which we can call it bogs, okay? They are a land that partially covered with water, okay? As you see here, this is a marsh, yes? This is a bog, okay? And ponds, as you see here, it looks like a small lake. So marsh, swamps, ponds, bogs, all of them are wetlands as they are partially covered with water. Okay, then we will study a new water body, which is an estuary. And estuary is found when a river meets a sea or an ocean, as rivers contain fresh water and sea or ocean contain salt water. When a river meets a sea or ocean, this area called estuary, okay? So as estuaries are home for thousands of plants and animals live in this water body, okay? And the type of water there, can you guess? Yes, salt water mixes with fresh water, okay? So this is about the estuary, okay? It's located when the river meets a sea or ocean. It contains fresh water that mixes with salt water, and it is a home for thousands of plants and animals. Now we will talk about groundwater. As the type of water here is, yes, fresh water. And you know that there is more amount of groundwater on Earth than all water found in lakes and rivers. The amount of groundwater more than the amount of water that found in lakes and rivers. And you know the location of groundwater, as you know, it's found under the surface of Earth and yes, in porous rocks. So it's found in cracks and spaces underground rocks, okay? So this is about the groundwater. As you see here, the type of water in it is the fresh water, and it is located in the cracks and spaces of underground rocks. Here we have the last water body that we will study, oceans. And we know oceans, the type of water in oceans is salt water, yes. And the location, yes, oceans surround the continents, as all continents surrounded by oceans. As you see here, the green is the continents. You see what oceans are surrounded all the continents, okay, as we have here. Also, what you notice here, yes, they are all connected to each other. As you see here, they are connected to each other. So, and this is the ocean floor. As you see, it has like mountains, okay? It isn't flat. It has mountains, plains, and plateau. Plains means like these, which circled in red. Yes, it's plain or flat. So this is plain. So we have mountains, plains, and plateau. Plateau is a French word. So It means like high level areas, as here I circled in white. This is plateau, okay? And so we can summarize what we said in ocean. Ocean, the type of water is salt water. And as we saw, all the oceans are connected to each other, and ocean surrounded the continents, as we saw, and the ocean floor, the bottom of the ocean, has mountain plains and plateaus, okay? With this information, we end our lesson. So thank you for watching. See you next video, inshallah, and goodbye.